All right, number 15. Roxy's food bowl holds 3/4 cups of dog food, and there are 34 cups of food in the bag that I bought at Publix. How many servings of food are in the bag? So again, we have to pull out the multiplication equation from this problem. So that's going to be 3/4 times 34, because she gets 3/4 of a cup, and there are 34 cups in the bag. So when we multiply this out, I need to do 3 times 34. I know that 4 times 3 is 12. 3 times 3 is 9, plus 1 is 10. So that would give me the fraction of 102 divided by 4. Okay, and now I need to simplify this fraction. So let me see how many times 4 can go into 102. Again, I can use my steps of divide, multiply, subtract, and bring down. And I know that 4 can go into the number 10 2 times. Now I multiply. 4 times 2 is 8. Now I need to subtract, and 10 minus 8 is 2. And now I need to bring down the next number. So I'll bring down my next 2. Okay? Now I start back at the top step with division. And I think, how many times can 4 go into 22? And if you don't know that off the top of your head, then you need to write out your fast facts on the side of your paper somewhere and count up from 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. And you know that 20 is the closest you can get without going over. So 4 times what is 20? And that's 4 times 5. So 5 goes up top. We just multiplied that. So 4 times 5 is 20. My next step is to subtract. That leaves me with 2. And there's nothing else to bring down. So in my family problems with daddy division, mommy multiplication, sister subtraction, and brother bring down, a lot of times students are excited because this 2 is our remainder, which is our dog, Rover remainder. So I have a remainder of 2. Okay? Now, since I'm dividing this one out, I could also say that my remainder is 2 out of the 4 that I was using to divide. So my answer is 25 2/4. So when I look back at this question and I want to know how many servings of dog food are in the bag, there are 25 2/4 servings of dog food in the bag. And 2/4 can be simplified to 25 1/2. The question that's on your post test has you following the same order of steps like we did in this problem, and the answer choice that's listed on your test is going to be the simplified answer of whatever your fraction is here. So if you had the fraction like 3/9, the answer on your test is going to show it to you as 1/3. So make sure you know at this step you need to simplify this fraction into the lowest amount of terms. All right, last question for tonight's homework, number 16. It says, write a multiplication expression to represent this model. And this one copied a little bit dark, but each of those rectangles is being split up into thirds. And 2 of your thirds are shaded in. So the multiplication expression that this one is showing you is 3 wholes times your fraction, which is 2/3. Okay? And that is the answer for question number 16. I encourage you boys and girls to rewatch this video because there are a lot of steps in some of these word problems, and these problems are directly structured like the problems that are on your test. They're just using different numbers. So if you know what order steps you need to take for the problems, then when you take your post test, you'll know exactly what to do. It's important that you know how to answer the whole question. The answers on this sheet are not the same answers on your post test. So you need to study so that you know what order to do each problem in if you're having a harder time remembering that. Okay? Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you tomorrow.